as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
Here comes Ford on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stick with him again.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here.
And he'll take it on in. Has has a touchdown. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Little is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
3rd and 9. the pressure too much, and he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 52 yards away. Little's kick is good. And his guys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready for their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So after 1, 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will open up a 13-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. But go down, it's an incompletion. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Here's the punter now. as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
At the 45-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They're all set to punt this one away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Jags offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing now from the gun. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. Now a give on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one complete to Johnston. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This has been a first half to forget on their offensive side of the ball. It just seems like it's been a snowball effect. Bad plays are leading to even worse plays, and that sack being the largest setback in the game, that's been full of them.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. Receiver, and down he goes.
The quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Jaguars offense getting set to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down
and goal. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 13-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. A touchdown pass there for C.J. Stroud. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are out in front in that one.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. This will be returned from the 6. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Yeah! And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Johnston motioning over. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The ball comes out. The defense has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
The offense will line up for a...
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now a 3rd and 2. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Makes the score our home team 41, visitors 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. It is a touchdown. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point by Little is good. And his guys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
There's that man again. Another catch. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Back to the ground after the penalty. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Jaguars ready to punt this one away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to take over once again. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They face 2nd down and 7. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now he takes off. And he'll be taken down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing now from the... And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was
to the back of the end zone. He's got it for the touchdown. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And
oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Ooh. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And 4 at the Jaguars' 43-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
This was what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 3, third and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone for the score. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Well, 3rd and 19, no problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Look wide, get this one complete, and he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down. They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
A throw on the move is caught.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. Here's a run going left, and a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down. After a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Working free downfield, it is Williams. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. Here we go, one final play. That's caught! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.